do here is go back. What we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.
Hey yo, wait, everybody can hear me? Yeah, they can hear me. Heyo! Hello! Boom! Only mods are here! Oh, Shay said that he will be right back, but anyway. Hi. Fun is always late. The times on the schedule are just suggested at this point. It's, try working at this point. Try make my computer work. Like, for some reason, I just started. Like, I opened my computer like at 10, 9, at 10, like 9, 10. You know, but then my computer asked for so many updates, so here I am. Hey, Draven! Hi, Kamisha! How are you, Apple-chan? And you know what, Force Lexus, you would act like Zero? Why you don't set up my computer then? Why you don't make it go faster then? Here's the keys of my house. Here's the keys of my house. Here you go. Make everything work, Forza. Anyhow. Karen! Anyway. And now a jug, yeah, I mean, because we're in different countries. Snuggle. Yeah. You think it's easy, Forza? You think it's easy? Huh? Updating computers, huh? Because the computer decided to update, then my graphic cards. I'm like, what the? Like, it's like, and then it was taking for. What's fun with you? I just started this live stream and you just want to fight. You just want to throw hands. What, Forza? Don't act surprised when you feel like your cheeks are red. Who do I see here? My adorable brother and my beautiful queen. At least you're being kind today. Forza, you just be here like, oh, at this time is suggested. Why throwing a schedule? You know what? Maybe I should stop throwing schedule. Nah. How about that, Forza? Anyway. Yeah, I'm pinching your cheeks. Pinching your cheeks. There you go. You asked for that. You asked for it. I warned you and you asked for it. You wanted your cheeks to be pinched. Okay, Forza, we want to hug on me. Don't urge it. That's how he becomes a brat. Then he becomes a brat when you spoil him, basically. You're a brat too, so it runs in the sibling, I guess, but I'm not a brat. I am the most mature person in this room right now. I know what you're talking about. How's your nerd doing? Okay, fine. He's playing First Descent. Trying not to smack him. No, he just. All I can say, Kami, look up First Descendant. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see if everything is checked. Last time that we played this game, I know that game. Okay, yeah, Forza got it. But at the end of the day, Lunar Paradise. At the end of the day, I need to be fair. I have a love in this space game. That's my guilty pleasure. So anyway, but yeah. Anyhow, last time that we left off in this game, basically, I forgot the name of the stalker. Anyway, we were being stalked. By the end of the day, she was doing that so she can live with her baby. You know, fine, okay. But you know, she's fucked. So if we are in the what's this called? When the goddess of fate calls us in our dreams, she'll be dead because this guy already found the information. like what's it called? The name and her regret and her death. So she's fucked. Fucked. Okay. Before long, it's afternoon. Okay. The number of customers drops significantly around this time thanks to the current lack of proper food menu. Maybe you should make a food menu. Like, what will run well with a coffee shop? Like, basically, cookies, sandwiches, pastries, cupcakes, muffins, like different type of sandwiches. You know, that'll be the best. Oh, of course, my delivery system, whatever. For the anyway, anyway, I don't believe you. Just don't. Whatever you say, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, my queen, you do need to upgrade Honkai Star Rail because High Selling is coming. Yay! She's not good. Oh yeah, I think you showed me. You already showed me her. I'm gonna update it after this game. Thank you for reminding me. Oh yeah, this is the girl I was talking to you about, Keiko. Yeah, she's fucked. She's gonna die. You know, when the goddess of fate calls us. Table for one, well, two. Is that okay? Oh. I mean, blue cheek cake or rice, her baby in her arms. Ah, I see no reason to turn them away, so I let her to an empty thing. I feel bad. I feel bad. Thank you, Kami. You're the best, Kami. See, Forza, why you don't remind me? Why you don't remind me of these type of things? Kami reminds me. Why you don't remind me? Anyhow. She orders coffee, so I make sure to brew it like I always do. Last thing I want is to let any of my sadness or sympathy leak. Yeah. I will play Honkai Star Rail. Well, you should. Oh, yeah, but you know what? You do play Marvel Rivals. You do play Persona Phantom. Why you don't let me know about the upgrades? Huh? Huh? Anyway. Ah, the baby. This is delicious. Oh, you better like it. You better like what I serve you. I am the best chef ever. Also for...
Arise.
Ah! Flavors in my head. Also, Forza, thank you for following me in TikTok. Ah, no problem, Cam. Doesn't order anything for her baby, which is surprising. Not like we have anything that baby could enjoy in the first place. All she needs is milk, and what he needs is milk. Oh. Hey, mind if we have a little chat? Yes, Keiko. The only customer at the moment, so I accept her offer.
実は私ね、カードを見た時からあなたの名前を素敵だって思ってたのよ。
The truth is, I couldn't help but think how lovely your name was the moment I saw it on the card. Just kissing ass at this point.
どうしたんですか、急に。
That came out of nowhere.
伝えておきたかったのよ。凛という字に火。でも、夢の世界で見たあなたは不安げなだけの子供で似合っていないって思っちゃったわ。
I've been meaning to tell you since we first met. I felt that your name didn't suit you once I thought that you were in the dream world. Just a scared little child. Oh, so you're here to insult me and point out the weaknesses. Get out. Anyway, just Kami. She just like I'm gonna kick her ass. Thank you, Kami. Thank you. If every customer doesn't like my cooking, I give you permission to kick their ass.
ちょっと残念だって思ったの。全然凛としてないなって。
I was disappointed, in all honesty. Your name invokes a certain dignified, image, and yet you are quite the opposite. So you're here to insult me, okay? That's kind of annoying to hear, but I can't really argue with it. I really must look helpless in the dream world. Well, you were scared. Like, First, in every type of situation, never show your weakness. Just put like a poker face. Don't let people read your true intentions, you know? Like, you need to act, you know? And then, when everybody leaves or you're in your room alone, then you can freak out. As she burned her hair. Oh my god. Hold on the fire. Maybe she'll fix what she's saying. I already read that.
でもね、実際に会ったあなたは違った。あなたの瞳はあの世界の誰よりも凛としていた。あなたの言葉は誰よりも燃えていた。
Anyway, you're completely different in person. The look in your eyes here is far more dignified than that of any other participant. Your words are filled with passion. Yeah, because I'm a passionate person. How you met me.
恵子さんは名前は人に一生寄り添うものって言いましたね。実は私のおばあちゃんも名前に恥じないようにしなって口癖のように言っていました。
You said yesterday that one name almost represents their life. It reminded me of how my grandmother would always tell me not to be ashamed of my name. I never expected her to remind me of that.
いいおばあちゃんね。ずっと大切にするのよ。あなたの名前を。
Sounds like a lovely grandmother. Do as she says. Treasure that name of yours. I always listen to my grandma. Always. Always. I'm a good grandchild, so anyhow. She finishes off her coffee along with that train of thought.
一つお願いがあるの。
Well, I have a request for you. No, I mean, let me give her a chance.
お願いですか。
A request.
ええ。この手紙を預かってほしいの。それで面倒かもしれないけれど、あなたに書き写してほしい。
Yes, I'd like for you to take this letter. I ask that you transcribe it for me, even though that sounds like a pain. Why are you making me work? What do I look like? A translator?
夫と子供へのメッセージを書いたの。でも、私が脱落したら消えてしまうでしょ。
It's a letter I wrote to my husband and my child, but it'll disappear if I get eliminated tonight. Oh, makes sense. Okay, I'll do it. Can I write it in Spanish? I can help you. No, you know what? Never mind.
住所と宛名は中に書いてあるから、それを書いて送ってもらえればいいわ。
I included the appropriate address and name inside, so just send it there.
今晩私が脱落すれば、明日は私が死んでから3週間ということでしょう。
If I do get eliminated tonight, then it'll happen 3 weeks since I died come Monday, no?
この子が生まれてから14日以内に出生届を出さないと。
I forgive you. I forgive you for being a Karen in the live stream. I forgive you. As well as the burger. The birth certificate needs to be filled within 2 weeks after a baby birth, so his name will likely have already been decided. Still, I like for them to understand my feelings on the matter. I'll make sure I'll slap them so they can understand you, Kiki. That is a promise. My queen, I admire your spider lilies. It's beautiful. They're so beautiful and love the colors. I'm so happy you like them. Oh, you're the best. Like, you are the only one who has good taste. Okay, she avoids referring to Haruki by name for some reason. Well, I don't understand. Maybe she has a good reason for not referring it, but yeah. I don't claim to understand why, but I do recognize the reality that he won't have that name when... Rinka! Oh my god, she's saying, are you giving up? Yes, she's giving up. She's fucked. How you met the hunk of a man? He has cold dead eyes. He just wants to win this game and kill everybody. Like, Rika, are you that stupid? Thank you. I always like them, not love them. Ah, so happy you like my new model and the outfit. You're late. Shut it, Zero. I don't want to hear it. I already heard Forza and his criticism. I don't need to hear you. That's what I want to say.
いいえ、あの男の情報を3つ探し出せば身を守れる。これまでも調べなかったわけじゃないのよ。ほとんど結果は出なかっただけで、半ば諦めていたけど、これから今日一日は探すことにするわ。
Hello, Raiders! My name is Miss Wicked. I play PvP, anime games, horror games. Haji, thank you for the raid! How are you playing? And people, please go follow Pudgy. He's an adorable hedgehog. He plays horror games and chill games, so you will have so much fun. Following him and watching his live streams, please. Thank you for that drop. His link, so make sure to follow. Thank you. What were you playing, Pudgy? Oh no, I can protect myself if I manage to learn all 3 pieces of info about numeral. Oh yeah, 12. I've been working on that for. Lupin! Yeah, how are you, Lupin? Pudgy having lots of fun in Vintage Story. Thank you for the shout out. Now, of course, Pudgy. And I'm happy that you're having fun with Vintage. A shilling game. Freaking Lupin, your burgers. Anyhow. I'm alright. Anyhow. Pudgy, if you have to go and bounce, I understand since you have a long live stream. Pudgy now have Bunny Warren. There's a girl bunny and 2 boy bunnies. So Pudgy has Wicked, Vector, and Mystery Bunny. Ooh. Who's the Mystery Bunny? Wait. I've been working on that for a while now, even though the results are hardly uplifting. Maybe I have given up, but I'll still spend the rest of today doing all I can. I wish I can help you, Keiko, but that guy is so hard to read. So hard. Not sure yet. Oh, Pudgy. Vector is not a bunny, he's a nerd. Kami. Oh my god, Kami.
でもきっと無理。それくらいわかるわ。
So I'm aware that it'll probably be a waste of time.
手伝おうなんて言うのはダメよ。
And I don't want to hear a peep from you about helping me either. Well, fuck you then. I mean, whatever you say, Keiko.
言いませんよ。だって、もしあの人に見つかったら、今度こそ協力者だと思われます。そしたら、そのまま私も狙われる。
I wasn't planning to. He realized that we were cooperating if he found us, which means I'll be targeted as well. Rinka, are you stupid? He told you that you're next, so you... Please. Married to Miss Wicked, so he's good husband bunny. He's a good husband. But he's an mamon. But other than that, he's the love of my life. Don't yes, fangirl. Don't fangirl. Don't. And good husband bunnies gave wife bunny Pepsi. Oh no, you ruined it there. He doesn't give me Pepsi. No, he has the Pepsi from me. Hit. Nah, like he prefers dying than giving me a Pepsi. He says so himself. His Wicked Chicken Pepsi here. Someone doesn't hide the things I love from me. Rinka's stupid. That's what I say. Rinka's so stupid.
私が脱落したら、恵子さんのお願い聞けませんから。
Besides, I failed to carry out your request if I get eliminated.
え、ありがとうね。
That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. She reveals a satisfied smile before continuing.
お礼になるかわからないけれど、私が唯一突き止めた情報を教えるわ。
I'm not sure if this will make up for my actions, but I can tell you the one thing I did learn about him.
あの男の名前はアラン・スコーピオン。
Thank you!
親から受け継いだ宝石会社をたった数年で世界規模の企業に持ち上げたインドの若き天才経営
Keiko,
者だそうだ。
thank you. I will take care of your soul for this. Also, here's a latte for my queen. Tommy, you're spoiling me. I love you spoiling me. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Because I want to share my love for you. You being here is enough for me. Thank you, Cami. His name is Alan Scorpion. We got them, boys! John is a young business entrepreneur from India, having turned his parents' jewelry company into a global business just a few years after inheriting it. Oh, so he's a genius. And a killer. Okay, got it.
顔さえわかればすぐに見つかる情報。インターネットにも書いてあるしね。
Finding that out wasn't too hard since I know his face. There's plenty of info about him on the internet, even.
偶然よ。雑誌に目を通していたら彼の写真が載っていたんだもの。選定が始まるずっと前に撮影したものでしょうけど。
By coincidence, I happened to spot a photo of him while thumbing through a magazine. Although, I'm sure it was taken long before the mine selection started.
アラン・スコーピオン。それがあの人の名前。
Alan Scorpion, so that's his name. Why can you... why can your nerd do something as I'm doing? Because he wants me healthy. And he doesn't want me to eat. That's why. That's his way to show love, basically by keeping me alive. No, so, you know, everybody has their own different visions to show love. Yeah, that's why I call him my nerd.
ええ、私が教えるのはこれだけ。あなたへのお礼よ。私の脱落が決まったわけではないものね。
Yes, that's all I can tell you, though, especially since my elimination is not set in stone. You're gonna die tonight, Keiko. You're gonna die tonight. You had a point, yeah. You know, that's just how it is sometimes.
それに私はあなたにお願いをして。
It's like my best friend, Mombani. She recommends me that her way to show love is basically recommending me horror movies to scar me for life. That's how she can show love. Oh my god. There's also the fact that while I'm making this request of you, I'm also betting on you. Also, thank you for your support, Keiko. I will win for you. That is a promise. There's no need for her to explain what she means. She entrusted me with something important. I know exactly what that is, too.
それじゃあね。お願い。よろしくね。
Alright, I'll be going. I'm counting on you. I will not fail you, Keiko. Just like that, she leaves. All that remains behind is her letter. I don't feel any sort of pressure from having accepted it. In fact, showing her feelings has given me more hope than when I spend my time worrying about having to eliminate the other participants. I can understand what she wants precisely because we haven't spoken much.
リンと。
With dignity. I take a nice big stretch. I'm on my own from this day forward. The last thing I want to do is bring shame to my name. When I return to my room, later that night, my book of cards starts to glow again. Oh, but yeah, it's confirming that's his name. The surprise, it turns out to be his name card. Keiko said that you could find him easily on the internet, so I can run a quick search. Little did I expect this many results from a simple name search. Oh, you can find anything. Like you can even look after it Miss Wicked weaknesses and you see it.
こんな簡単に
This feels a bit too easy. Or so I think, but things get complicated very quickly. There's nothing on him from before he inherited the company at the age 16, let alone anything related to how he may have died 3 weeks ago. No need to mention that his regret remains a complete mystery too. You had to basically dig his whole info. But knowing his occupation, where he's from, and especially his name, is a big step forward. Maybe worthwhile to head back to the library again and look through some newspapers and magazines. As for right now, I got something more important to do, transcribing the letter from Keiko.
Yes.
Okay. Writing on the paper are her thoughts and feelings toward her husband and child. She actually didn't write it as herself, but as one of her friends. That means it'll be far less painful for her husband to read compared to one coming directly from her. Her writing is nice and tidy. Just reading it feels like I'm getting a glimpse at the sort of life she led. I involuntarily tear up when I come to her message of thanks to me at the very end of the letter. The regret of a mother who couldn't fulfill her duty. The letter never makes it explicit, but those feelings are definitely in her words. I wonder, is a mother love represented by her determination to live for her child's sake? That will make love the first thing I shall receive. I'm sure their name comes after. And their name represents their life, so I'm sure Keiko wants to bestow such a meaning into her own child. Families work in myriad ways, but Keiko really is attached to the feelings behind one's name. That's why it ended up being her regret. I recall what she said about my name this afternoon. That's the one and only thing other than my life that I received from my mother, according to my gran. Which case, she must have also passed on her determination and love when I was born. I wonder if I ever be able to pour that same love into another person. I shake my head to clear the thoughts away before I dive too deeply into them. There's no point in wading through them when none of the answers are there.
私の未練は
As for my regret, the same applies to this question. The reason I don't know my own regret is because I don't know myself well enough yet. I might be able to take pride in my own life once I learn my regrets. You should learn. Even if I don't make it through, no, scratch that. I know that I want to make it through. Reading Keiko's letter has helped me to finally find the resolve I need.
自分が何者かわからないまま死ぬのは
I
嫌
don't
だよ
I don't want to die without having fully understood myself. Should Keiko be eliminated tonight, I'll mail this letter the very next morning. That'll be my top priority. Once I make that decision, the day begins to wind down. Please follow Miss Wicked Bunny. Here's on Twitch. Hate commercials. Considering subscribing. You get nifty emoticons, more channel points, and secret bunny stuff too. Thank you, Bunny. So sweet. Thank you. There stands Alan, as emotionless as ever. Fucking dick. I wish I could flip him off. It should go without saying, but this is in the core of fate.
ごきげんよ
Here comes this
うバレ
bitch.
エの皆様
Good evening, my lovely little slaves to fate. A voice rings through the core, clear as a bell. Parka arrives to greet the participants, her innocent smile and ongoing deception.
この選定も今宵で3度目順調に進んでいた選定もそろそろ不協和音が響く頃でしょうか
Tonight brings with it the third round of the mind selection. Things have been proceeding rather smoothly thus far, but will that remain the case for much longer?
相変わらず君は思わしげなことを言うね。本当は何も考えていないだけなんだろう。
This bitch. Beating around the bush seems to be your forte. You sure you're not just trying to sound mysterious by spouting random nonsense?
あら、そうだとしてあなた様に関係がありまして。
Hey guys, who's better, Parka or me? Who's the better goddess? The goddess of faith or the goddess of death? Let me know. Oh, you certainly are brash. Whether or not that is the case is none of your business, I fear. Alan stares at numero 2 as she talks with Parka. His gaze shifted between her and the girl beside her, numero 1. He deduces that they are acquaintances, having noticed them conversating during the first night. Fuck you, Alan, just fuck you. Numero 2 has proven to be far more wary than he imagined, with a little too show for him for his information hunt on her. Meanwhile, numero 1 is willing to risk herself for the sake of another participant. Eliminating her should prove to be an easy task. He has no doubt about that, and yet he finds himself curious about her. You better stay away, Alan. Better stay away! She used to stand in his way when he had Keiko cornered. For some unknown reason, even to him, the fire in her eyes back then was so... what?
それでは今宵も選定を始めましょう。
Very well, then allow us to begin tonight's selection. Alan's train of thought is interrupted by the goddess' announcement. Realizing that such thoughts are but a hindrance, he focuses instead on the matter at hand.
回れ、運命の大時計よ。
Revolve, O clock of fate. The clock movement signals the beginning of the ninth election process. It starts with number 1. The goddess claims that one position on the dial provides neither advantage nor disadvantage, but Alan disagrees. Should 2 participants elect the same person, one can earn priority by revealing a card about oneself. However, the higher numeral, the easier it is to prevent that situation from occurring. The only reason to take such a risk is when one knows that the person they plan to elect is in possession of the card one needs. That effect as numero... wait, that's not numero... yeah, it's number 12 now, right? Number 12, Alan feels that he has significant advantage. Alan considers the idea that number 1 will opt to elect Keiko. Should she be in possession of all 3 of Keiko's cards, she could create a situation where both she and Alan elect Keiko. It would be in a win-win situation for her, as it would result in either Keiko's survival or one of his personal cards being revealed. That's why he has no intention of electing Keiko should numero 1 do so. The risk of being caught up by a simultaneous election far outweighs the benefits of gaining one of the cards Keiko possesses. He is well aware of his position within society, so he fully expects that Keiko has already discovered his name. It is likely that she revealed the information to number 1 as well. Oh my god, he's so fucking smart! However, his name is the only thing she has been able to find out about him. As such, should number 1 have to eliminate Keiko, she will gain no new information about him.
私は指名しません。
I have no one to elect. Number 1 passes on electing her. This comes as no surprise to Alan. In fact, the odds of this happening were far higher than the scenario he anticipated earlier. He sounds like a smartass, like a know-it-all smartass. He reminds me of my husband. As the clock hand spins around, numero 11, who had elected someone last time, passes as well. That woman happens to be one he is most wary of. It is plain to see that she's a far cry from ordinary. Not only due to that body of hers, but also because of her attitude. Nah, she's crazy. Crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. She's crazy. I don't mess around with that. For instance, she blows him a kiss at the clock hand, slow to a halt in front of him. This speaks volumes about her character. Oh my god. Well, what do you guys would think if someone like this woman hits on you? What will be your reaction? Oh my god. I'll be like, oh, look at me. Because I know she's crazy. Hell no. I'm gonna charge my phone. Give me a moment. I won't allow myself to be provoked. Whatever, Alan. I can see that's your type, Alan. You're gonna lose. He mutters under his own breath, preventing anyone from hearing him. And you, good sir? I elect numero 8. He states his intention with empathy. In the next moment, the platform he stands on rumbles and begins to ascend. For his and Keiko's platform raise to the upper stratum. The goddess appears before them there, her face comforted in a weary smile. Keiko's composure serves as a bit of a surprise to Alan. It is hard to believe that she could be so composed after the despair she put on display when he obtained her name card. Much like Ro before her, he expected to hear some emotional wailing. To proceed. This marks Alan's second time electing someone, so he is acquainted with the process. Once his cards have gathered in front of him, he has only to read out the relevant ones. But of all his current cards, those related to Ro have lost their glow. Yeah, because they said, oh, I am. Her name is Keiko Kamebushi. She died of a brain hemorrhage. Her cards react as he reads them aloud. Her regret is... Hey, you know what it's like to have a family, don't you? Keiko, don't just flip. If I ever am in Keiko's situation, like, I would not say, I would not beg, like, this will be me this whole time. And I'll be like, say it. Say it! Say it! I'll do it myself. Say it! Say it! That would be me. That would be me. I wouldn't care. Nothing. I will not give satisfaction to this motherfucker. Oh, shit! How are you, shit? How are you? Where are my hugs and kisses? Mwah, 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 mwah. Here. Kissy for shit. Her question interrupts his process. Don't speak to me. Oh, this motherfucker. My son will live, so I'm not afraid of being eliminated. I didn't get to spend much time with him, but I will still be able to become a mother. Maybe I won't be able to name him, but I'm sure he'll grow up to be strong even without that. After all, a name only represents one's hope and it can change their nature.
せめて無関係な人を傷つけるのやめてちょうだい。
I'm sure your parents named you too. At the very least, quit involving anyone and everyone in your path of selfish destruction. Quit for your parents' sake.
両親のために、すでに死んだ親のために何かできるとでも？
You mean to imply that one can do something for the sake of those who have passed?
死んだら全てが終わり、無だ。だから生きている人間はすべからく自分の目的を達成するために生きているべきだ。
Death is the end of one existence. Nothing follows it. That's why those who live should do everything they can for their sake and their sake alone. Alan finds himself infuriated by Keiko's words. His face may remain emotionless, but his eyes scream another story.
自分のために、そして守るべきものを守るために、僕は何だってする。
I have no issue resorting to any means necessary for my own sake and to protect what's important to me.
無関係な人間を殺そう。無関係なところでどんな嘆きが生まれよう。それこそ僕には無関係なことだ。
I care not for the consequences of my actions, nor for the people caught up in them. It's just that simple. His tone is bitter, while her words will fill him up. He never allows his emotions to slip off his tongue. He feels that he handled the situation in a controlled manner. No, you don't. However, Keiko offers him a smile before continuing.
あなた無理してるわね。
You pushing yourself, aren't you?
お前の未練は子供の名前だ。
Ah! What? Who did it? Oh, I'm great. How are you? Oh, shame! You're betraying me. Why? I'm glad you're doing good though. I have technical interview in 7-ish hours. What? Why are you not sleeping, Shade? Should be resting for that, Shade. Your regret is your child's name. He said this to cut her off. And the three cards whose content he spoke out loud blow away from him. Once they reach the middle of the court of fate, they come together form a triangular shape. Once in formation, they begin to emit a white light one by one. Alan knows what comes next, so he closes his eyes and allow it to happen. Going to college. Oh, so you're preparing to go to college on the road. Oh, you're on the road. Never mind. Okay, I wish you huge success. I believe in you, Shade. The event took place in the intensive care unit. A nurse carried a sleeping newborn over to his mother. His voice, that of an angel, is existent. The very concept of hope made flesh. One couldn't say for certain whether or not her final words were heard at all.
Namae wa kibou janai. Hito o shibaru kusari da.
Names do nothing but chain down those to whom they are attached. There is no hope to be gathered from them. Mara SHR interview. Oh. Still wish you the best with excellence. I believe in you. I believe in you, Shane. That is the reason why Alan prefers to take the name cards from those who he eliminates. He's fully aware that our regret cards are the most difficult to obtain. Regardless, he believes with full sincerity that names chain their barriers down. That one can come to understand another by knowing their name. I don't. Like one name. Three regret. Oh, give me a moment, guys. My mom was texting me. Anyway. 10 cost of death. 12 name.
やはり知られていたか。
So my name was known, however. Oh, yeah. Sticking to his belief, he has already decided which card to take.
恵子さん。
Keiko. Takes your cards.
Hydrate.
Oh!
But all I have is coffee.
I'm not taking water, but Aslano, why you decide to take my cards, huh? Why? What are you gonna do with them? Thank you for some drinking water. That's right, nothing, Aslano. They're going in there. I'm not even surprised on that response. Get them out! I can imagine if I was in this animation, like I got a card from someone, and like I'll be like, finally, I got the cards, and as little eats them all, I'll be choking him. Keiko. Number 12 returns to the court, having finished his election. Choose to take my name card, you dick! Fuck you, Alan. Fuck you. Of all the options he had, Alan Scorpion purposely took my name card. Keiko likely had cause of death and regret cards as well, so he must have gone with me because he's already met me in person. Bitch. I had the option of electing Keiko too. Had he still tried, I could have created a situation where either Keiko will survive or he will have to reveal one of his personal. But I noticed an inherent flaw in the normal system because of that. I can say for sure that he would never have elected her if I had done so.
君の名前を。
But did he go for your name? Miharu, don't talk to me! You're my enemy! Hey, look away! Look away!
大丈夫。
You'll be fine. Miharu glares at him. I'd likely do the same if he'd gone for her name. Miharu! Well, yeah, you know what? As long as you can eat her. But I'm not glaring. I pierce him with my eyes instead. Not only do I already know his name, but we already met, and he also knows the area I live in. It was only a matter of time before he found out my name. My own surprise, I'm not shaking. Presence is imposing as ever, but I can now stare at him dead in the eyes without issue. It's my way of telling him, bring it on. No, if he actually, if I was Keiko and he take my name and he just stares at me, this will be me. Yeah. Yeah. Bring it on, bitch. Bring it on.
やはり似ているな。
The resemblance surely striking. Oh, shut the fuck up, Alan. I don't bother to ask what he means by that. I can say for sure whether or not he's shouldering a story of his own, but right now, I have zero desire to exchange words with him. Yeah, he can fuck himself.
それでは、
Oh, Parka.
今宵の脱落者は1名。
Tonight's session. Oh, this bitch.
選定を終
I
了
hate
いたしましょう。
Tonight's session resulted in one elimination. I bid you all farewell for now. Shortly after, Parka brings an end to tonight's round. Asado, which goddess will you pick? Me or Parka? I wake up feeling refreshed. I must gotten a good night's sleep for the first time in a while. Wait, why me? I want to hear explanation. Why the goddess of death versus the goddess of fate? Keiko has been eliminated, but I don't feel sad about it. It's just empty. No, I'm sad. I hated her at first, but I got attached to her, you know, at the end. You have a tail. Only for that reason? Because I have a tail. That's not a... What the hell? What the hell is that? My eyes wander over to my table. Whatever, Slano. Both the letter I received from Keiko and the one I have written are both there. However, when I get up and take a closer look at Keiko's letter, it contents have vanished. Ooh. Damn. Her actions during the divine selection as well as their effects have been erased. I next check my transcription of her letter and confirm that it remains intact. proves that those eliminated will be remembered by the other participants, but their actions at large will be undone. You had 2 more reasons. I don't want to. You know what? Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't want to hear it because I thought it was something else. But you say fluffy bunny ears. Oh, of course, my bunny ears. Yes, Jay. Yes, yes. This proves that those eliminated will be remembered by the other participants, but their actions at large will be undone. However,
世界は完全には変わらない。
not all traces of her actions have been erased. The letter she gave me still being here proves that much. Had I been eliminated, chances are that my letter wouldn't have disappeared. Just what I have written on it. In other words, the goddess can rewrite the world's events completely. That might explain why Naomi has a faint recollection of an event that is supposed to have been undone. Thinking of Naomi, I'm curious to learn how much she remembers about Keiko. I can bring myself to ask her though. I'd rather she remain as uninvolved as possible.
ミハル、ナオミ。
The sky looks dull, looks like all the color is on your eyes. Runs away. Ah. You know, it's better you run away because I was about to hug you for that. Oh well, there's no one I can give the hug then. I end up shouting their names without thinking. I can't help myself considering their circumstances. I grit my teeth and rush to get ready for school. Let me drink some. Oh! Well, first I stole the hugs. Here you go, first. Comes back. Ouch. You know what? I'll still give you the hug. Come here, Shape. Come here. Water done. I come across Naomi right as I arrive at the school gate. It's a bit awkward seeing her now after what happened last week. Regardless, I tried to act as I usually would and say good morning to her.
おはようございます、先輩。私も今日から本格的に文化祭の準備を始めることにしました。看板とか装飾とか考えないといけませんし。
Good morning. I'm going to start preparing for the cultural festival today, so I have to come up with the ideas for our signboard and decoration.
もちろん、みんなにコーヒーの入れ方も教えます。頼りないかもしれないですけど、頑張ります。
Of course, I also plan on teaching everyone how to brew coffee. I can say I'm too confident, but I'll do my best to teach them as well as you taught me.
だから、来月の文化祭には先輩も絶対来てくださいね。
Promise me that you'll visit our room during the festival.
もちろんだよ。
Of course I will. I noticed a remarkable difference she made between Saturday and now. She seemed to have changed her hairstyle as well. I didn't even notice. Damn, I'm a bad friend.
そういえば、ナオミ、コンタクトにしたの？
Did you switch to contact lessons?
はい。もともとコンタクトにしようって思ってましたので、メガネ割れちゃったのが偶然いいきっかけになりました。
I did. I actually wanted to make the switch for a while now, so my glasses breaking gave me a great excuse to do so. After that exchange, we both make our way into the building separately. I can tell she's tiptoeing around what happened last week. Something else is on my mind all throughout the day at school. Has Keiko's son been born following her elimination? That's why I make my way to the hospital, figuring they will at least tell me that much. As it turns out, he has indeed been born, but at the same time, they informed me that Keiko passed away 3 weeks ago. With that knowledge gained, I take a seat in the lounge to collect myself. Not easy to deal with learning that someone died.
あれ。
When I sit down, a man wearing a suit and carrying a baby passes by. Must have just gotten an examen. Oh.
あの
Excuse me. Turns out it's Keiko's husband. I never spoken to him before, but I summoned the courage to do so now. I don't want to keep him from too long, so the conversation only lasted around 5 minutes. Mother lives close by, he claims, so she's currently taking care of the baby. He left work early today since he did an examination though. He said he wants to do as much for the baby as he can. I was worried considering what Keiko had said about her mother-in-law wanting to give the baby a more trendy name. But she actually sounds like a nice lady. The baby name, however, really takes me by surprise. Ah! They added it. Oh, nice. Kamebushi Haruki. Through some miracle, he ended up being given the name that Keiko wanted him to have. At least. Keiko must have told her husband about the reason behind her naming choices while she was still alive. The K in Keiko represent a type of olive plant in China, as well as Japan's Katsura trees. Eyes! You hooligan! You would show up just to drop me burgers! How dare you? Her name is in reference to how plants and smells are associated with sincerity. Not only that, but also because her parents wanted her to be as healthy, sturdy as a Katsura tree. Having remembered that after Keiko's death, her husband told his mother that he wanted to decide on the baby's name for himself. He wanted to give the child name linked to trees like his mother, but couldn't think of anything appropriate. Because he wanted his son to be straightforward and earnest, he decided to use kanji for tree, and then added Haru at the beginning since the child was born in spring, thus Haruki. I think back to what Keiko had written in her letter.
私はカツラの木のように健康で丈夫ではいられなかったけれど、そうありたいと願い続けていました。
Huh? Hello! Spirit Chef! Thank you for the raid! Hi Raiders! My name is Miss Wicked. I play anime games, PvP, horror games. Yes, I play Feral 12. It's like a Danganronpa game, but more visual novel type. And guys, go follow Spirit Shift. He plays a lot of cool games, and he also torments me sometimes when, if I remember correctly, in the collapse. But he's like a little spirit ghost. He's adorable. He can switch to human and ghost. So go follow him. His streams are very fun. He has a lot of cool points that you can use. So yes. Wait, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! How old are you? Unless you want to say that, so fine. But, you know, now you're old. Like me, Spirit. Happy birthday! I hope you enjoy your day, and I hope you eat a lot of birthday cakes. It's too old. Okay, too old. Welcome to the old club. We give you cookies, and you know, and we remind you how old you are. Welcome. No, yes. Welcome to the club. Welcome. But Spirit, you know, if you had to go because you're tired, I completely understand. You know, self-care is always important. But either way, thank you for the raid. And guys, please go follow him. Please. Will not be disappointed. I can guarantee you that. I'm gonna go eat birthday cake. Ah, jelly? Is it chocolate cake? Ah, so jealous. I hope you enjoyed your cake. I'm a lurk and judge. Fine. Thank you for the lurk, Spirit. Thank you. I wish. Oh, at least you got a cake though. Have a nice birthday, Spirit. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. I never was healthy and sturdy as they hoped, but their desire to be so remained in my heart until the very end. This is Keiko. Name.
なたにつけられる名前
Hey,
の意味
Keiko,
を
shut up, please.
ずっと大切に思い続けてください。
Names represent a parent's hope and dreams for their child, so please treasure the name you've been given. Honestly, I'm not saying my name, but honestly, I don't understand. The reason why my parents named me is because they wanted to sound like their own name. So my name is basically my dad's name, but female version. You know, that's the reason. But anyway, I make my way back to Lion House once our conversation ends. I can't sit and twiddle my thumbs anymore. From here on out, I need to act with dignity. Three days have now passed since Keiko elimination. In terms of information, I'm a bit of a standstill. Oh my god. My god. Rinka, you suck. I plan on doing more research on Island, but finding the time has proven difficult. Considering I could just close the store. Dude, just do it when you close. Like, what the hell? Time isn't the only issue either. There's also the fact that I just plain suck at doing proper research. And you wanted to work by yourself. You dumb. You so dumb. You should bring Naomi. I'm aware that I can't let things go on like this.
よし。
Right. I decided to close the store and head to the library for a bit today. I can look for business reports and interview that involve him maybe. I have to force myself not to consider how much easier it would be if Naomi were with me. After closing up the store and before going to the library, I came across an unexpected scenario. A lone girl is lying on the pavement. Looks like she passed out. Oh no! No, she's one of the participants. You think I'm stupid? Leave her be. Rinka, you don't remember this girl? We saw her in the stream. No, hell. Fuck you. Fuck you. No. Yeah, leave her be. I'm not falling for this. My almost priority right now is to ensure that I survive the mine selection. That's why I can do anything to bring attention to myself. Even so, I can just leave someone collapse on the street. Rinka. You're gonna be the death of us. You're gonna be the death of us. I will ignore it. There's no need for me to directly get involved either. So I take out my phone and attempt to contact the police. She hums a noise to empathize that she is staring at me to get my attention. I hate her. I hate this little girl. I feel myself turn pale as her face is revealed by the sunlight. Rinka, now you notice she's so dumb. I've seen her 3 times. Not just anywhere, but in the dream world at the court of fate. This is normal 10. Yeah, it's 10.
どうしてまさか名前があなたにも知られて
Why are you here? Don't tell me you know my name as well. If that's the case, this is bad. It could mean I spent too much time on things other than divine selection. I was so caught up in the investigating Alan that I forgot about all the other participants.
はい。ソーニャはソフィア・プリズネッツィ・アレクセーブナと申すものであります。
My name
前から
is
ソーニャと呼んでください。
My name is Sophia Prisnis Alisenia. I cannot pronounce that. Way too long. So call me Sonya. Why? I don't trust this bitch. I'm not telling you my name. That could be a fake name. She doesn't even stand up to introduce herself.
いやそれはおかしいだろ
Are you alright? Like, in the head? I insult her almost out of instinct. But can you blame me? No participants should just introduce themselves like that.
一つお願いがあります。
I have a request. Yeah, take your request and shove it in your ass, little girl. I say nothing, so she keeps on going.
お名 しまったのであります。
I must
何
uh
かご飯を食べさせてください。
I must ask that you please give me food, for I cannot move in my current state. Ask for a meal in a very tilted manner of speaking. Based on the blonde hair and blue eyes, I presume she's from Russia or somewhere else in Northern Europe. She shouldn't be able to understand or speak Japanese without the aid of her card book. However, unlike Alan, there are noticeable flaws in her language. I don't even have my book on me right now, which must mean,
日本語がわかる？
do you understand Japanese?
はい、日本は大好きであります。
Yes, I love Japan lots.
すみませんが、空腹が限界を迎えそうであります。あと5秒くらいでおしゃべりできなくなります。
I'm sorry, but my hunger is almost at its limit. I will lose my ability to speak in approximately 5 seconds.
え？ちょっと。
Whoa, hold on! She shuts her mouth after dropping the bombshell, as if her battery has run out of juice. I know she took it somewhere else to eat, thank God. I'm not taking her to my house. I'm not giving her my fruit, my bread, nothing. I do feel sorry for her, so I ended up taking her to a nearby family restaurant. There's plenty to eat at Lion House, but letting another participant in probably isn't the smartest course of action. Thus, I brought her here instead. I'm shocked to learn that she seems to have told the truth about her name. I checked my book before leaving, and lo and behold, I have obtained a new card. She hasn't uttered a single word after her food-related shutdown, so I ordered her some spaghetti, bolognese, and Salisbury steak. Ooh, steak. Those seem like safe bets for someone her age. When the food does arrive, Sonya's body shuts up, straight as an arrow.
いただきます。
Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you for the grub. What? Did she say rub-a-dub-dub? That reminds me of Rick and Morty and Rick, what are the Rick, words that he says? I remember that. Favorite show, actually.
喋れてるし。
Thought you were unable to speak. She ignores my reaction and proceeds to dig in. I figured she'll go hog wild, but nope. She takes the time to wrap the pasta around her fork. She even used a knife and fork to cut the Salisbury steak. She even finished off all the corn that comes on the side without issue. What's more, she eats all the pasta without splashing any sauce. Hard to believe that someone who just collapsed from hunger could be such a dainty eater. It's lying. It's lying. I don't trust nothing.
ごちそうさまでした。であります。日本のご飯、とっても美味しいでありますね。
Delicious! Japanese food is surely exquisite.
感謝するであります。
Thank you for this bitch.
でありましたので。
Thank you for saving me from death by starvation.
いや、選定期間中はそういう理由じゃ死なないんだよね。
I'm pretty sure we were told that we can die outside of being eliminated. I wonder what will happen if I ignore her. Be fine. It's done. No point in thinking about it. I guess chances are someone else will have done the same thing I did. The big city might be somewhat heartless, but I doubt people will be willing to ignore a child who had collapsed on the street.
食べて元気が出たならいろいろ教えて。あなたのことを。
Now that revitalized, it's time to tell me all about you.
あなたではなく、そうにゃであります。
Call me Sonya.
そして、つかのことをお伺いしますが。
Also, I apologize for the blunt request, but looks like she can use some more difficult words after all. I brought my book along, and her back looks like it can fit hers, so right now we should both have them with us. Despite that, still speech remained. She really must be speaking Japanese all on her own. If she were speaking Russian, then the book will translate it into fluent Japanese for me.
まだお腹が空いているであります。他のものも注文してよいでありますか？
It seemed that I happened to still be hungry. Will I mayhap order something else? She's asking, but still. I'm about to say no and that she had enough, but then she unleashes the sad puppy dog eyes on me. Damn you! The only puppy dog eyes that works on me is Forces. That's the hard truth. That's why I let him get away with so many things that he has done to me. Oh, and Pudgy's puppy dog eyes as well. That's my weakness.
ちょっとだけだよ。
Fine, but only something small, okay? I have a sigh after checking my purse. I wish I knew why I'm being this kind to another participant. Kind of guess, and naive.
メニューがたくさんあります。
Wow, there's so much here. She struggles to contain her excitement at the menu options. I say something small.
ソーニャはファミレスというところに初めて来たであります。いろいろ目移りしてしまって選べないでありますよ。
This is my first time coming to a family restaurant. There's so much that I don't know what to choose.
洋食も和食も中華もどれもあるなんてボルチまであります。
From what?
東の地で食
Suspicious.
す母国料理がどんな味か興味も湧いてきたであります。
From Western to Japanese to Chinese, they even had the borscht. I don't even know what's that. Now I think I'm curious about Japan's take on my homeland food.
時々変な言葉になるよね。で、ボルシチが母国料理ってことは、ソーニャはロシアの出身ってこと？
Your wording sure gets weird sometimes, so I take it that you're Russian.
はい、ボルシチは正確にはウクライナ料理でありますが、ロシアでも一般的な料理であります。
I am. Technically, borscht is from Ukraine, but it's also a Russian cuisine staple.
でもさ、ロシアにもファミレスはあるんじゃないの？だったらそこまで珍しがらないでも。
How can you be this decided over a family restaurant then? I'm fairly sure they exist in Russia as well.
ソーニャ、家にいることがほとんどでしたから。あ、決めました。ネギトロ丼と親子丼とカツ丼にします。
I really got to leave the house, you see. Also, I decided I will have the nekitodon, okudokun, and katsudon.
あ、ボルシチ頼まないんだ。っていうか、全部丼物でいいの？お米の量がすごいことになるよ。
Not going for the broche, huh? Hang on, are you sure about this? You're gonna get a ton of rice.
いや、そもそも3つも追加注文するの？ちょっとって言ったよね。
Wait, no, I don't remember saying you could get 3 more entrees.
ダメでありますか？
Am I not allowed? No, I'm not gonna fucking waste my money. She tilts her head and rubs her stomach.
頼んだんだから、ちゃんと食べきってね。
Just make sure you eat all of it. Sonya watches with starry eyes as I press the buzzer that summons one of the waitstaff. Guess she never seen that either. I can't help but sigh in disbelief at how big of a pushover I am, while she happily eats her bowls of food. I really am an easy target, aren't I? I'll be part of her plan too. You're just, yeah, you know what? You described it. I wouldn't have done none of this. She uses the fact that she's a kid to lure me into a false sense of security, then takes advantage of it to get all sort of info out of me. Granted, I don't get that impressed from her whatsoever, especially when she's the one who revealed her own information to me. I sign again, this time in regards to how confusing this whole situation is. My head hurts.
ふうふう、お腹 様でしたであります。
Oh, now I'm stuck. Thank you for the food. She cleaned out all 3 bowls without skipping a beat.
お箸使えるんだ。
You can use chopsticks too.
ソーニャは日本が大好きでありますから、言葉も文化もたくさん勉強しました。
Yes, I love Japan, so I studied lots about its cultural language.
日本は侍と魔法少女の国であることはバッチリ勉強してきたであります。ぜひ一度会ってみたいものであります。
I'm aware that Japan is the land of samurai and magical girls. It will be my pleasure to meet them someday, dear fake
ところ
dumbass.
でそこのお嬢様、
Incidentally, my young miss.
お嬢様っていうのは違うかな。名前を教えるわけにもいかないし、お姉さんの方がいいかな。
Okay, stop. You're definitely not calling me that. I can tell you my name either, so how about sis?
では改めましてお姉様、
Very
お
well.
願いがあります。
Very well, sister. I have another request to make of you. What do you want? Just get out my face. I decided not to bother pointing out that I told her to just use sis.
この流れだとデザート？もういいよ。その代わりデザート食べたらちゃんと話してね。これは約束。
I'm guessing your request is for some dessert. Fine, but promise me we'll talk once you're done.
ありがとうございます。
Yes, I
約束、ソーニャ、約束したでありました。
shut up! Yes, I promise.
あ、そのボタンはソーニャに押させてください。
Oh, let me press the button though. She ended up getting both a parfait and cake up for dessert. How can she fit all that into her tiny body? Watching her eat makes me want to get something for myself, so I ordered a small parfait.
ごちそうさまでした。
Delish, shut up. She's gonna kill you. Wait, what? Did she actually manage to kill me? Now, if a kid kills off the main character, I'm done. I am done. Lish. She gave me a thorough review of her dessert after obliterating it, and I'm amazed she finished both of her before I do mine, even if I'm taking it slow.
もういいでしょ。
That should be enough, right? I make it obvious that it's time for her to talk. She may be a kid, but this is still a negotiation. I get her food in exchange for her telling me what's going on, why she was collapsed outside Lion House, and why she revealed her name so readily.
わかりました。
Very well.
ソーニャはソフィア・プリズネツィ
You
ア
already
レクテ
say
ィブな
she always say that.
と申すものであります。長いのでソーニャと呼んでください。
My name is Sophia Priest. I don't know. I cannot pronounce her name. Way too long, so call me Sonya.
いや、それさっき聞いたから。
Yeah, we did that part already.
お姉様は面白いであります。
Your reactions are fun, sister, and yours is stupid. Can we go on with this?
からかってる？
Are you messing with me?
声も怖いであります。
But your voice is also scary.
もってことは他に何が怖いの？
What do you mean also? What else about me is scary?
顔でありますね。初めてお会いした時から怖い方だなぁと思っていましたであります。
Your face. I thought you looked scary from the moment I first saw you. So she says with a bright and beaming smile. No, honestly, I'm aware that I can look pretty scary at times, but being told that to my face kinda hurts.
って話をそらさないで。
Right, that's enough of changing the subject.
すみません。お姉様はいい人だったので、もう少しお話をしたかったんでありますけれど、ご迷惑でしたね。
I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk more because you're kind a kind person, but that was perhaps rude of me. You're annoying.
心配しなくて大丈夫であります。今週末の選定、次の脱落者はソーニャでありますから。
Not to worry though. The next participant to be eliminated will be me. What? Keep her smile, but something about her looks sad when she said that. It takes me a moment to process her words, despite the obvious meaning behind them. Not sure how this situation has come about. We're in the middle of the big city, so naturally the place is crowded. There are plenty of customers waiting to be seen. In other words, the staff kindly asks us to leave after a while. Even though we are in the middle of a conversation, we still haven't digested what she means either. That's why. No!
すごくいい雰囲
She's
気のお
so
店
fucking
であります
stupid.
ね。
She's so stupid. Ay, Dios mío. Why did you bring an enemy to your house? You can just talk outside in the park, whatever. But why did he? Rinka's stupid. Rinka is so stupid. I cannot believe this. Oh, yeah, Rinka. You know what? I understand you when you say she's gonna kill you. Yeah, because thanks to Rinka's stupidness, I cannot believe this. I am done. I'm done. Well, this is a very nice story. Shut up. I end up taking Sonya with me back to Lion House. It's the only place I can think of where we were able to sit down and talk. Sonya looks like a middle school student at best, so I doubt much harm can come across from this. I don't know. Speak outside. Oh, better yet, a park. Oh, you know what? Anywhere else. Another restaurant that's open at this hour, but not your house, you dumb. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. And not deal with this. Acho. Estúpida. There's also the fact that the police might stop us somewhere. Hard to avoid suspicion with a girl in her high school uniform walking around with a foreign child at night. Well, it's true, but you can be in a restaurant. That's a cute cat, though. The kitty cat. Yeah, don't touch it. I don't want your germs on the cat.
なんでそんな言葉知ってんのってレテあんた来てたんだね
Really do know some random words. Didn't realize you were here, Lede. Feels like I haven't seen Lede in a while, actually. I know it's been fine since it still made sure to eat the food I leave out for it.
日本の猫さんも可愛いであります。ほらパサジール、猫さんでありますよ。
Japan cats are just as cute as I read about. Look, past here is a cat. So just shut up. Pastor is a reference to Sonya's stuffed animal. Ooh. You cannot fool me, you killer! It's one of those small plushies you find in a toy store. They fit nicely into your hand. This one a bear, so it might be appropriate to call it a teddy bear. Sonya is poking and prodding Lede with it. It scratched me up if I tried to do the same considering its personality. But right now it's sitting back and taking it despite its obvious displeasure. I wonder if it realized it's dealing with a child.
仕方ない今日はミルクも用意してあげるよ
Oh well, let me get some milk for you.
ソーニャにもお願いするであります。
And for me too. Sonya, you ain't eat everything. I'm not giving you food. You think I'm a charity case? No.
はいはいちょっと待っててね
Yeah, hold your horses. At least I can go about things at my leisure since we're in my house. I place Sonya's chair on the table and lay the bowl underneath. Once she sits down, I take the seat across from her. Lady wastes no time in diving into the milk once finally free of Sonya's grasp. Guess she really didn't enjoy that experience.
の続きでありますね。
Let's continue where we left off. Yes. She placed both of her hands on the glass and takes a sip. You can tell she was raised to be a proper lady based on how she handles things like that. I thought she the same back at the family restaurant, and not as a means to urge her to continue. She almost seemed like a different person compared to how she was messing around with Lid.
言葉通りの意味でありました。
I meant what I said.
ですが、お姉様はソーニャのことを信じてくれたでありますね。
You believe me?
ここに連れてきて
Shut up, Sonya.
くれ
Shut
た
up. You believe me, yes? That's why you brought me here. No, stupid.
ちゃんと話してあります。ソーニャのこと。
I will tell you all about me.
でも聞かせてほしいであります。どうしてソーニャを信じてくれたですか？
But first, I would like to know, please, why did you believe me?
自分の名前を教えたり、次の脱落者だって宣言したりするメリット、あなたにはないでしょう。それに、私の情報を探りたいって感じでもなかった。
Let's see, there's not much for you to gain by saying that after revealing your name to me. That plus, it didn't seem like you were finishing for info on me. Not like I trusted her out of instinct. And certainly not because she's a kid. That's why I took a detour on our way back here. There could have been someone following us on this off chance that she's cooperating with other participants. So I wanted to make sure of that first.
だからね、あなたには悪いけど、あなたのことを信じたわけじゃないんだ。
Sorry to say this, but I don't flat out trust you. Logic only dictates that you weren't lying. I only trust in myself. True. Well, still you stupid.
顔に似合わず優しいでありますね。
Despite your appearance, you're a kind person. Whatever.
一言余計なんだけど。
You could have left that first part out. Just as we're about to get into the thick of it, Lady meows and lies down underneath the table. I assume it feels satisfied after having its milk. Sonya watches it curl up with a smile on her face.
ソーニャの家も猫を飼っていたであります。
You
ソ
had
ーニャは病気でほとんど家を出ることがなかったでありますから。猫と本とインターネットと、そしてパサジールが友達でした。
We had a cat at my house too. I was always too ill to leave, so it was one of my few friends. The others were books, the internet, and past year. Whatever.
ソーニャの死因はもう分かったでありますね。病気です。もっと詳しく知りたければ教えますが、必要ですか？
Yes, you see, my cause of death was illness. I could go into further detail if you wish.
うん。今はあなたの話を続けて。
It's alright, I'd rather hear more about you. Keep going. But not enough to create a new card. I stood up to listen to her life story instead. The fact that she's telling me this means she's fine with revealing her cause of death. Still don't trust, but anyway. She really is convinced that she'll be the next person eliminated, but why?
女神の選定によってソーニャは一時的に生きることができています。お姉様と同じように。
Much like you, divine selection has given me another brief chance to live my life.
ソーニャはパパとママに選定のことを話しました。いつもより元気なことがその証明になりました。
I told Papa and Mama about it, and they became convinced when they realized that I was feeling much better than usual.
ですが、ソーニャの病気は選定の最後の一人になっても治るものではないと思います。つまり12週間 寿命が延びてもその先は長くはないということです。
However, my condition will likely be the way it was before. Even if I do survive these 12 weeks, I don't make it much longer either the way.
選定が終わっても病気は完治するわけじゃないってこと？
So you don't think surviving will also cure you of your condition?
はい、そういうことだと思うであります。
Yes, that is what I believe.
だからソーニャは負けてもいいと思ったであります。代わりに許された時間だけでも外の世界を見たかったであります。
That's why I don't mind losing, so long as I can experience as much of the outside world during this time that I can. I'm happy.
家の中から世界を見てソーニャは日本に憧れていたであります。日本の文化、忍者侍ではない現実の日本に触れてみたかったであります。
From what I learned about the world at home, Japan caught my interest the most. That's why I wanted to experience its culture. Not the ninja and the samurai, but Japan as it is now.
カードブックを手にした時少しワクワクしてしまったであります。
I was rather excited when I obtained my card book.
ソーニャの大好きな日本のアニメでは魔法少女はこのようなカードとカードブックを使って変身して戦っていました。
Japan's anime holds a special place in my heart. Same. You know what? I agree with you, Sonya. Same. And in one magical girls anime, the girls transformed and fought using book and cards similar to these.
ソーニャの未練は世界を見ることであります。それを叶えたかった。
Not being able to experience the outside world is my regret. That's why I wanted to do so now. Her words trigger my own book, lighting up, creating a new card. Sonya smiles when she sees that happen, but unlike her smile in the family restaurant, there's an echo of sadness within it. Childlike innocence clashes heavily with her mature realization. She just come a step closer to being eliminated.
だからしばらく様子を見た後、パパとママと一緒に日本へ旅行することに決めたのであります。
After observing the situation for a while, we finally decided to take a family trip to Japan together.
ソーニャが脱落したらパパもママも旅行のことを忘れちゃうかもしれないですけれど、せめてもらった時間を有意義に使ってみたかったのであります。
Papa and Mama may forget about our trip once I'm eliminated, but at the very least, I wanted to make the most of my remaining time.
でも一人でいたってことは何かあったんだね。
You're alone right now, so I assume something happened with them.
はい、その通りであります。
Yes, that's right.
ソーニャたちが様子見をしていた間にソーニャの使命のカードを持っている人はソーニャたちの行動を見張っていたみたいなのでありました。
While we were observing the situation, those with my name card were also watching us.
空港に着いてタクシーに乗ったのですが、それこそが罠でした。
They had set a trap for us the moment we landed by means of our taxi.
罠？
Trap?
はい、選定の参加者さんでありました。パパとママを殺されたくなければ情報を教えろ、そういう脅しをされてしまったのであります。
Yes, they posed as a taxi drivers and threatened to kill Papa and Mama if I didn't tell them all my information. Worst possible situation springs to mind when I hear that. Sounds exactly like something Alan Scorpion would do.
その人って12の男の人だった。
Was numeral 12 involved by chance?
いいえであります。
No. Her denial only serves to worry me more. All it means is that there are others willing to resort to the same methods as him.
2人組でした。3番の男の人と11番の女の人です。
It's numero 3 and numero 11. Those two are working together.
その2人が
Oh, those two?
会ったことありましたですか？
Have you met them before? I shake my head in response. Number 3, Federico Carminati ended up with his name card during the initial distribution. Having seen him in the dream world multiple times, I know he's tall and slender. As for number 11, she's the one responsible for eliminating number 8. Much like Alan, her eyes are as freaky as they come. Those two working together definitely comes as a surprise. I figured I would have the advantage against number 3, but because I have his name card. But if he's with her, that's no longer the case. But at the same time, maybe, because I don't trust no one. Maybe they took her parents and say, hey, try to find information on number 1, aka us. You know, so she can bring it to them and they will release their parents, you know? You know, that's all I'm thinking about. Realizing that I interrupted her, I apologized and waited for her to pick up where she left off.
パパとママのため、ソーニャは自分の情報を教えたであります。しかし、男性はそれだけでは済ませない。持っているカードを全部教えろと言ったのであります。
I told them everything to say Papa and Mama, but the man said it wasn't enough. He wanted to know about the other cards I held too.
ソーニャは11番の方のカードを持っていたであります。2連のカードです。だから言ったであります。
I happen to have one of the numerous 11's cards, her regret card. Tell me! I need her information.
教えてもいいでありますけれど、仲間割れの原因になるでありますよと、女性の方を見ながら。
So I looked her in the eye and said that I could tell him, but it would lead to bad results for them.
怒られるかと思ったであります。でも11番の女性は笑ったのです。
I expect her to get angry, but she just laughed. Oh, she's not speaking. Damn, she got more guts than that old geezer. Despite her age, that's what I'm talking about. I can't believe Sonya threatened me. You know? Jeez. If she wants to see the world, maybe I'll let her after showing that kind of bravado. So what you will, but I like this kid. Meryl 11 was apparently full of cheer as she praised Sonya for her rebellious act. She had a condition though. Sonya wasn't allowed to be with her parents into her last day, as means to prevent them from trying anything. So long as she did that, they were willing to spare her parents and let her do as she pleases.
そんなの勝手な条件だ。ソーニャのためじゃない。女の人が情報を知られたことを察したから、未練と顔を手がかりにソーニャたちが情報を集めるのを防いだだけ。
Oh, come on. She just wanted to prevent you from using her faith and regret as a means to get more information on her.
ごめん。いきなり大声出して。
Sorry for shouting out of nowhere.
お姉様は怖いですけど優しいでありますね。脱落させるべき相手のソーニャのために怒ってくれるなんて。
While your voice may sound scary, I know that your words are kind. Not many will get angry for the sake of someone they need to eliminate.
でもいいんです。パパとママが助かるであります。それにさっきも言ったようにソーニャはどうあっても長くは生きられないでありますよ。
Well, as long as Papa and Mama are safe, I'm okay. Besides, like I said, I will live for or long regardless.
ソーニャは死を受け入れているの？
Have you acknowledged your own death then?
死を受け入れるでありますか？
Do you mean acknowledge?
死んでも仕方がないって思ってるってこと？
Well, do you feel that it's going to happen no matter what?
はい、選定が始まる前からです。ソーニャは自分が病気だと分かった時からずっといつか死ぬって分かってましたから。
Yes, I have even before divine selection began. I knew I would die as soon as I found out about my condition. That might explain the sadness in her smile earlier. I'm not sure whether the doctor or her parents told her, but she likely been informed of how long she has to live multiple times. Just by looking at her, I can tell she's been raised with love. However, her inevitable death has probably been looming over her head ever since she found out. Just because she knows and has accepted her death doesn't mean she isn't scared to face it, of course.
辛かったね。
It must be tough for you. I pat her head. I should have learned with Keiko that getting attached to other participants is dangerous, yet I can stop myself. Sonya likely gave up on her life and choose to act like she's fine for the sake of her parents and those around her. I refuse to believe that she's truly accepting it though. Her expression right now proves it to me.
死ぬのは分かっていたことであります。だから辛くないと思っていたでありますが。
I know what it was in store for me for a long time, so I told myself that things were tough.
本当に辛くないのか今は分からないであります。
But now I'm not so sure. I don't have the means to provide her with the true salvation. Still feel for her though. No one should have to go through what she has at such a young age, but I can't give my own life in exchange. I can't forget that I just met her today, too. Not even friends. And yet, for some reason, I'm racking my brain for her sake. This entire time, she's been wearing a peculiar expression on her face. She likely doesn't truly understand her feelings yet. Not that I can blame her. I'm in the same boat. Lead had disappeared at some point during our chat. The light reflects off an empty milk bowl, casting a strong shadow. I spent the rest of the time just patting Sonya's head. Our house. Kill me. Kill me. I'm done. I just, even though, you know, she's kind and whatnot, but I still don't trust it, you know? It's just too good to be true. I don't know. Drinking water. Good morning. Shut up. What are you doing in my room?
お姉様、起きてくださいであります。
She could already search. Think I'm so stupid. She could already search her name and her information around the house. She's stupid. It's time to wakey wakey. I hate that. That's how my husband wakes me up. He says wakey wakey like a nerd. I hate that. I struggle to muffle my own voice as I hear someone else shooting into my hair. The voice belonged to none other than Sonya. She revealed last night that she had no lodging plans, so I agreed to let her stay here to avoid her having to roam.
しかし驚きました。
It's so stupid.
漫画喫茶という宿泊施設にすぐ泊まれるものかと思っていたでありますから。
I was surprised she let me stay though. I was of the impression that I could stay at one of those so-called manga cafes with ease.
その偏った知識はネットで得たんだよね、多分。漫画喫茶って別にホテルじゃないからさ。
Sounds to me like you've been browsing the internet too much, young lady. Besides, those aren't exactly hotels in the first place. Shows her head intuitively in response. response to my surprise. I know a lot of people to stay overnight at them, but I can't see anyone getting a good night's sleep on a chair. That, and I doubt they let a kid in there so late at night.
お姉様、良かったのでありますか？
Are you sure you're okay with the decision, though? Tilts her head in the opposite direction, this time with wide and hopeful eyes. She's referring to a promise I made with her last night. A promise to give her a tour of Japan if it's a brief one. She may be able to speak Japanese, but this is still a whole new culture for her. That and
一人よりも二人の方が楽しいでしょ。
it'll be a lot more fun with two people, won't it?
お姉様、
Sister,
優しい人に出会えて、ソーニャは嬉しいです。それだけでも日本に来た甲斐があるってあります。
I'm glad I came across someone as kind as you. That alone makes coming to Japan worth it.
感動するのはちゃんと思い出を作ってからにしなね。日本って言っても東京だけだから案内できるところは少ないけどさ。
Said that for after you made some good memories. Don't forget that we're staying within Tokyo. There's a good meaning behind doing this during divine selection. So long as I survive, her memories and experience here in Japan won't disappear.
でも昨日言った通り学校があるから夕方に新宿駅で待ち合わせだよ。
Oh, and don't forget that I got to go to school, so we need to meet at Shinjuku Station in the evening. It's so stupid. She could look her room information about this bitch.
書いてあります。
Like, for God's sake, her parents are basically kidnapped. Understood. Casual Rinka's so cute, whatever she's done. She smiles and raises an arm into the air as part of her enthusiastic reply. If only I realized then what it was she kept hidden behind that smile. Don't bully her. I don't trust this. Yeah, even now, if only I realized what it was she kept hidden behind that smile. Like, even Rinka, like, something bad's gonna happen, she's gonna betray us. That's all I wanna say.
おはようリンカ。
Good morning, Rinka.
おはたん。
Morini.
うんおはよう。
Good morning.
あ、今の実はおはようリータンを略したんだよ。
Yo, did you notice that I turned morning Rini into a one word? Coming to school has helped me to settle down lately. Being reminded that I still got a regular life despite everything does wonders for one's mental state.
え、無視？
You gonna ignore it?
どんな反応を期待してたんだ。
What kind of reaction were you expecting from me?
じゃ、おやすみ。
Well, night, my friends.
くす相変わらずの魔王を見ると安心するね。
It's always a touch revealing to see Mao act as she always does. Mao lets the comment fly over her head and sprawls out over her desk instead. Bet she pulled another all-nighter if that's the case. Good luck waking her up before lunchtime. It's impossible for me to not smile at that freedom of hers. No matter what happens, I'll always have this place, yeah. Screw lunch, I'm still tired, so back to sleep I go.
ということだから二人で屋上に行こうか。
Well then, we may as well go up to the rooftop.
そうだね。今日は特に眠そうだけど何してたの？
Yeah, what you been up to that makes you this tired though?
ネットでドラマの一挙放送を見てたら朝だったんだよ。
Stayed up watching drama cause they were airing the whole thing at once online. By the time it was over, there was the sun. She sounds like one of my best friends. Like, she can be AM working tomorrow and she'll be watching or reading some drama. That's just how...
じゃあ寝てないの？
Wait, so you didn't get any sleep at all?
だから今寝てる るのだよ。
That's why I'm sleeping now. Yeah, she's out of the game. Miharu seems to be thinking the same thing.
二人きりになるのは随分久しぶりの気がするね。
When was the last time the two of us managed to get time alone like this? Ew. Get away from me. We make our way up to the rooftop after buying lunch. Haru is eating light as usual. Today really is one of those perfect days for sitting up here. And yet, the fact that we're the only ones doing it proves that we really are avoided by others. To be honest, I feel like that's more of a blessing than a curse these days.
剪定が始まってからもまだこういう時間が取れることが僕は嬉しいよ。
I have to admit, I'm happy that we can still spend time together like this. Even while the isolation is happening. She accompanies her comment with that usual charming smile of hers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy too. Because she is happy.
私も嬉しいよ、ミハル。
I'm happy about it too.
リンカ、
What? No, get away from me.
きっとミハルも剪定のことでいろいろ苦労してるよね。でもそういうのを忘れて、こうしてゆっくりお昼を食べられるっていうのはとても嬉しい。
You're probably going through some tough time thanks to this whole situation as well. So just being able to sit here and forget about it for a while really is nice.
僕はとても幸せだ。やっぱり僕はリンカの笑顔のためにずっと。
I really meant what I said. I know that I'll do everything I can for the sake of your smile.
そういう話は今はやめとこう。
Even Rika doesn't fucking Let's not get into that for the time being. Haru's expression as she declared her intention to give her life for mine flashes across my mind all of a sudden. I've gotten over a lot of things lately, but that's not one of them.
失礼した。ところで君に聞きたかったんだけれど。
Oh, sorry. Well, do you mind if I asked you something? She changed the topic before preparing to bite into her sandwich.
羊さんとは最近会っていないのか？
Oh, here comes the jealousy. Here it comes. You haven't been meeting with Naomi recently, have you? It's a pretty standard question, but her face looks deadly serious.
もうコーヒーの入れ方はバッチリだから、ナオミの方も本格的に文化祭の準備で忙しくなるしね。
My God. Gotten really good at brewing coffee now, so there's no need for me to keep coaching her. Besides, she's busy with her cultural festival preparations.
何かあったね。
Oh my God, this girl, mind your own business. Something happens between you two, right? Yeah, mind your own business. That's what happened. I haven't told Miharu that Naomi was helping me out. That will put unnecessary pressure on them both. And it's why I have no idea how to answer her question. Haru persists despite my hesitation though.
羊さんは一般人だ。僕がリンカに協力するというのとはわけが違うよ。
There's a stark difference between asking another participant like me for help as opposed to someone uninvolved like her.
危険なことは分かっているから、君は羊さん
I
を遠
just
ざけ
bitch.
たのだろ
Girl, I'm not working with her
それが
anymore.
正解だ。
Is that the whole issue? Is this why you've been crying? Because I've been working with another person? That is done. Number one, that's done. Number two, you're nothing to me for you to order me around. Number three, like, it's none of your business, okay? None of your business. I don't like my hair. I don't like her. I can't. You realize how dangerous things could get, and then you decide to put some distance between you, correct? It was the right call. Oh, you know what? I'll bring her back. Fuck you, I'm done.
どうしてそれを知っているかというのは聞かないでほしいよ。僕は少なくとも人間関係においてリンカほど察しが悪くないからね。
Don't ask how I know about this, though. I just need you to understand that I'm not as dense as you when it comes to how people interact with one another. Oh my God. Can you back off? What do you want? I don't love you. You're not my type. You're too clingy. Okay? You're too clingy. You're not my type. You're creepy. Anyway, I just wonder how she's gonna react to a little girl staying by me. I can't.
君に会いに行く羊さんの目はそうだな。先週から随分と変わっていた。使命感に満ちていたと言うべきかもしれないね。
Naomi's attitude has been very different than usual. Starting with last week, you could say she looked like she had a true purpose motivating her.
そうだね。
Rika, you dumb. Why you letting this bitch in?
仕方がなかった。
I guess I should have tried to hide it from you.
君が僕や真央を気遣ってくれたことはよくわかっている。気にしなくていい。
Don't worry about that. I'm aware that you did it with me and Mao in mind. Yeah, no, I did it for myself, not for you.
ありがとう。
Thanks, Miharu. No.
でも美晴の言う通り、直美に調べ物とか手伝ってもらうのはやめたよ。これからは一人で頑張るから。
But you're right. I made sure that she won't help me out anymore. I'll handle the rest on my own.
僕に頼ってくれてもいいのにな。
If only you asked me for help, but no. Yeah, like it would be good to work together, but at the same time, I don't trust you. Second, you're clingy. Third, you're gonna annoy me. So no. For by myself. No, thank you.
ちょっと待って。
Wait. Naru casts her eyes over to the entrance and then speaks to me in a whisper.
誰かがこっちを見てる。物音がした。
You're being watched. I heard a noise coming from over there just now.
生徒じゃないの？
There's not another student.
だったら問題ないよ。でも、そうじゃなかったら。
That wouldn't be an issue. But what if it's not? That implication is clear. We can't discount the possibility of another participant having made their way into the school to keep an eye on us.
僕が扉を開ける。
I'll open the door.
いや、一緒に行こう。二人の方がいいと思う。
No, let's open it together. We're best off in this worst case scenario that way. She nods and we make our way to the door under the pretense that we are heading back to class. We don't hear any footsteps, so it's likely they are still there. As it turns out, our guess is right on the money. Sonya! Why? Why? He ruins everything.
お前は
You're
お腹が空いたであります。
sister. Oh my god. Sister, my stomach has reached its limit yet again. You and your obsession with food. Did we get her some food or for some breakfast? Because goddamn, so annoying.
どういうこと？
Am I explaining this? I don't have to explain nothing to you. Do you understand me? Never. Miharu directs her question at me. How about you get fuck off?
話すとちょっと長くなるんだけど。
Well, this will take a while to explain. This is one of those rare times where I can't help but clasp my hands on top of my head in panic. So annoying.
リンカ、今回ばかりは君をバカと言わずにはいられないよ。
Sorry, Rinka, but even I have to point out how dumb this situation is.
うん、甘んじて受け入れる。
Yeah, I'm well aware.
はあ、ここが噂に聞くメイド喫茶でありますね。
Oh, so this is a maid cafe. I heard much about them. Sonya wanders around the store, taking in every aspect of it. I suppose this isn't the kind of place you can find in Russia. In an ideal world, I wouldn't have come here. Not to say that maid cafe are bad in general, but I don't especially like standing out among the predominantly male customer base. Plenty of anime and manga are set in school, so that seems to have led Sonya to take an interest in what they're really like. Seems like she had no enroll in a correspondence school due to her condition, which meant that she never actually had the chance to go to. As such, going to one was part of being able to see the world at large in her eyes. That was why she snuck into a manga hive to watch what I was doing. I figured she wouldn't be caught doing so, but she gave me this excuse.
忍者の勉強をしていましたからバッチリであります。
I trained myself in the art of the ninja, so I had no issue. She made some wacky hand gesture at the same time. Apparently, they're from an anime that she had aired while I was in elementary school. She's talking about Naruto? That'd be cool if it
友
is.
人の僕としては君が優しい人であることを誇るべきなのかもしれないけれどね。
Your kindness is something I should be proud of as your friend, but
いや、もうフォローとか辛くなるからやめて。
going to do more damage than you think if you finish that sentence. Yeah, I know, you're dumb. I will say it to you as well. You're dumb. Miharu is obviously baffled, so I could only give her a timid response. Lunch break ended not long after we discovered Sonya, so we had to get her to lay low somewhere into school. On our way back, I explained that I let her stay at my place. Once Miharu mentioned that she had to go to work, the topic shifted to what Miharu's drawing entailed. Sonya's our impression about a certain part of Japan had led her to have believed the maid cafes represents the country just as much as a place like Kinomizu Temple. She pretty much forced us to take her.
もっとも君はあの子を気にかけたことを後悔はしていないのだよね。
You don't regret your decision, don't you?
うん。
I don't.
ならやはり僕は凛花を誇ろう。
Yeah, you stupid Rinka. In that case, I can still say I'm proud of you. Sonya makes her way back to our table just as we wrap our conversation. There are a number of ornaments and notes littering the store, so it's not uncommon for customers to leave their seats. However, it certainly is odd for a girl her age to be wandering around a store like this. That's why all eyes are on us when she returns.
そういえばメイドさんって普通家事をするんですよね。ミハルはどうして高校生なのにメイドさんなのでありますか？
Maids are normally in charge of a household chores, correct? Why did you become one when you only at high school?
僕はただのアルバイトだからね。そもそも君の思うようなメイドは日本にはいないよ。
I'm only working here part-time. Also, you won't find the kind of maids you're imagining here in Japan.
そんな夢を壊すようなことは。
Come on, no need to crush your dreams.
おへえ、なるほどってあります。てっきりミハルも魔法少女なのかと思っていました。
Oh, I see. And here I was thinking you were secretly magical. Yeah, madre. Who did that? Tenchi, you bitch! Hello, how are ya? I see. Here I was thinking you were secretly magical girl, Miharu. Oh my god. That doesn't exist in this universe. What are you talking about? Hi, bitch! How are you?
それより僕の名前。いや、凛花が呼んでいたのは聞いたのか。
More importantly, how do you know my you must overheard Rinka using it?
お姉様、この特製パンケーキって何ですか？
What is this so-called special pancake?
おお、ここにもあるんだ、こういうの。パンケーキにメイドさんが絵を描いて美味しくなる呪文を唱えてくれます。だって。
Yeah, they got those here. Basically, they may draw something on it and receive a spell to make it taste delicious.
呪文、それは面白そうでありますね。
A spell? How? This bitch. Sometimes I want to take off the voices, Sevilla. I spell. How interested? I'll have one then. The entire store gasps in horror upon hearing her request.
待ってくれ
Hold on.
リンカそのメニューはいささか僕のキャラクターとは違っていてねできることなら断りたいところなんだ
Rinka, that menu option doesn't quite fit with my character here, so ideally I'll be able to refuse her request.
あそうなんだまあそうだよね
Not that I blame you.
あこのパンケーキ自体は特別美味しいものではない5000円の価値は毛頭ないどこに付加価値があるか想像はついていると思う
Right? Let's just say that those pancakes aren't particularly good in the first place. Certainly not worth the IGN price tag. I assume you know why they're so expensive.
このメニューはまさに客単価を上げようとする店長の策略だ経営の正常化のために民家にはこの悪徳商法に加担しないでほしいところだね
However, this particular menu is just solely to squeeze more money out of a single customer. I recommend you enable the manager wicked business tactics. Ew.
そうにゃ食べられないでありますか
So I don't get any. No, you don't get any, Sonya. You eat it like an elephant all this time. You wasted my money, my patience. Shut up.
残念だけれどねあるいは僕ではない他のスタッフを呼べばいい
Unfortunately not, unless you're willing to ask someone other than me. Just then, the manager calls Miharu over. I guess he's noticed our little conversation. Her expression upon returning is an awkward mix of anger and despair. Oh no. She placed a tray with a pancake on our table and then doodles something on it using a chocolate pen. A stuffed animal shaped to look similar to the one Sonya carries.
素晴らしいでありますほらパサジール
God damn you.
でありますよ
God damn you. Amazing look, Spencer, it's you. I hate you, Sonya. I'm not paying for this. Oh my god, Federica's so stupid. I can't. Oh, my brain is hurting.
呪文はこの後かけてくれるのでありますか
Are you going to cast a spell on it for me next? Ugh.
リンカの前でこれをやらなくてはならないというのだね
God.
悪いが僕は君を一生恨むよ
I need to do this in front of Rinka. Sorry, but I'm going to curse you for the rest of my life now. What? Wait, now I'm noticing. Why are you mentioning my name in front of this girl? Oh my god, I hate you. Miharu. You know what? Miharu. Yeah, Miharu. Yes, Miharu. Her name is Miharu. Okay, I'm done. Miharu shoots Sonya the most evil glare I've seen from her. It's not the kind of expression you normally show to a child. She then turns to me, looking more serious than I ever seen her in her.
いいかい僕が今からやるのはあくまで仕事だよだからリンカも店を出たら見なかったことにしてほしい
You listening, Rinka? What I'm about to do is only part of this job, okay? That's why I need you to forget all about it once you leave. Looks ever so tense. Oh, shut up, just do it. I'm with you. I think that causes all sort of scenario to run through my head, which lets me to feel embarrassed on her behalf before she even does it. She inhales sharply and lifts her index finger into the air.
おいしくなーれ
Nummy pancake for your tummy. Ew. Oh, that's so annoying. Hit her index finger in the air a few times before creating the shape of a heart by cupping both hands together. Then thrust out toward the pancake.
日本の魔法少女を見ることができたであります
I finally borne witness to one of the Japan's magical girls at work. Sonya, I hate you. Sonya is likely oblivious to the emotions Miharu is keeping tucked away behind that smile. Instead, she's tickled pink that she gotten to witness something so rare. Meanwhile, Miharu hasn't moved an inch after striking her pose. Does all in her power to not make eye contact with me.
可愛かったよ
That was ridiculous, Rinka. Oh my god. That was really cute.
辱だ。
I'll never let this one down. I could bring myself to look her in the eye when I murdered that eater. So Miharu covered her face in shame and rushed off to the back room.
お姉様、どうしましたか？顔が赤いですね。
Why is your face all red? Shut up, Sonya, and your disgusting pancake. I hope you shook at
なん
it.
だろう。私がもっと必死で止めてあげればよかったのかな。
I feel guilty.
罪悪感。
Ugh. I feel guilty. I should try harder to stop her. Once Sonya has finished her meal, I make sure to get our bill right away. Speaking of the bill, Sonya pays using the credit card she has on her. The only reason I let her order in the first place. Wait, she has a credit card all this time. I'm about to smack this little girl. I hate Sonya. I don't like Sonya. I really hate her. As we're about to leave, Miharu returns from the back room. She's back in her school uniform. Seems she managed to get off early for the day, although I make sure not to ask how and why.
そうにゃ、秋葉原の街並みも見てみたいです。
I want to look around Akibara. Ushi Sushi. Ushi, how are you? I want to look around Akibara. Shut up, Sonya, you're in trouble. I shouldn't even give you a tour, Sonya.
そっか、行きたいって言ってたもんね。でも私よく知らないけど。
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I'm not too familiar with the Akihabara though.
構わない。僕も付きそう。
I
それでいい
fucking
だろ、ミンカ。
Sonya, you're making me spend time more with Miharu. I hate you. I officially hate you. How are you today? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just playing the game. Basically, it's like a Danganronpa visual novel. But yes, how was your day, Uchi? How was your day? Look at your suit. We are so short. Drink some milk. Zero. I have my holy chancla with me. You better behave. She keeps mentioning my name. Oh my god. Miharu comes over Miharu comes here often, so we better off having her guide us.
それに、僕は君を完全に信用したわけではないからね。
Besides,
二人きりにはさせら
I
れ
hate
ない。
Miharu, whatever her name is. Besides, it's not like I trust you yet. I'd rather not leave the two of you alone. I don't even trust you either very much. But here you are, disturbing my presence. I can call Miharu out, not even for her harsh tone. While I trust Sonya, I'm still aware of the risks involved in being with her like this.
ミハルが案内してくれるのでありますか？そうにゃ、たくさん見たいものがあります。
Are you taking us then? There's a lot I want to see. Shut the hell up. Sonya shows a little care for her concern in that regard. Do it. Okay. Hits Zero with a holy chancla in the back of the head. Still playing. Play Smite and still playing with Demo. Oh, you both are playing Smite? That's pretty cool. Okay, I will bunk you. Do it! And I'll hit you with a fucking belt at this point. Oh yeah, Smite 2. Oh, the new game. What's the difference between Smite 1 and 2? I see the same, I don't know. Bunks you, okay, good. Hits you with a belt in your hand. There. You brought this upon yourself.
あどけないね。本当に。
She really is beaming with innocence, isn't she? No, I think she figured it. Having decided on what to do next, we finally leave the maid cafe. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it up to here. Not really sure. Gekka and Ronin got me playing it. Oh, they suck you in it. Oh, she. Oh my god. Can never come from that world ever again. We can get MVP in Marvel Rivals. Shut up! I'm trying. Did this, sadly. Oh my god, Ushi. You're gonna be stuck there forever, man. Forever, Ushi. Let me do. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I keep clicking it. I'm sorry, guys.